we just finished a great residency at the Vortex Jazz Club. As my followers know, once again, elements within the Labour Party and associated with the Labour Party, actually with Corbyn, were trying to stop us playing music. The Vortex Club stood up for us. They were amazing. The concerts were jam-packed, totally sold out. And yes, last night after the concert I interviewed Oliver Weindling, one of the directors of the Vortex. The Vortex was accused by this Jewish group Jewdas of being a nest of anti-Semites.
Your name, please?
Oliver Weindling. I'm director of the Vortex, and I've been in that since 2003. My parents were Jewish. They came from Vienna in 1938 and 39 to London, and in fact several other members of the family went to other countries. My grandfather survived the war in Berlin. And of course, unfortunately, as with any Jewish family, a few others, members of the family, perished in the camps. About 2 weeks ago, one person in particular sent a complaint about the fact that you were going to be playing at the Vortex to the council. Off the back of that, a conversation developed between the council and the Vortex, including a letter from the mayor, and we had long conversations with the councillors there, and finally there was even a discussion when it was known there was going to be a demonstration called outside the Vortex in Gillett Square. The police were concerned about the public order implications of the fact that you were playing at the Vortex on those nights. We actually, in all those cases, we explained our situation, and in the end, it has to be said, the police were very respectful, and we said, we'll keep in touch, and there wasn't a problem. I've known you for, well, longer than I've been involved at the Vortex. I mean, well, for around 20 years, I remember first coming to hear you, particularly playing the clarinet a lot, actually, I remember, in the old Vortex. I mean, I have to say, the whole thing is we know you very well. We understand what you're about. We have seen you all about as your ideas have evolved as well. Just to say, one thing that did amaze me when we had the demonstration yesterday was their ignorance. They didn't. I think most of them didn't even know what you looked like, let alone what you say. Freedom of speech is all about allowing someone to be tolerant, allowing them to express themselves, and obviously if something was going to be inciting people, then I can understand these things not being allowed, but that's certainly the idea of a loss of and limiting freedom of speech. I mean, jazz itself is about freedom. Exactly. But I mean, I would say that, I mean, the essence of your playing is you stick the saxophone in your mouth and you play a lot of notes. Now, that is certainly not inciting violence or anything from the people.
I must say that I admire the way you stood up for me, and I am very happy to say that this is exactly what is happening all over the country. We are harassed constantly by Labour local politicians, by apparently now from this week by Momentum, the Corbyn campaign group.
As regards this poll, that is a website. It's a blog called allaboutjazz.com. It's a very insightful reviews of live music all around the world and so on. Currently, they are running a poll for the best jazz venues in the world, and it finishes at the end of March. And if you register on allaboutjazz.com, you click, there's a little box you can click saying polls, POLLS as opposed to POLES. It's not to do with nationalities. And vote. You can then vote, and you can vote for the Vortex. Currently, of the 100, the Vortex is sitting, well, as of tonight, in 14th place. Yeah. In fact, Ronnie Scott's is sitting in 12th place, and these are the top two jazz clubs outside the USA. So it's a very exciting, and we really would like people to vote for the Vortex in particular, but actually the other venues which help the music in this country. Yeah. And I mean, that will include also the 606 or...
Please do, as Oli says. Log into All About Jazz. Vote for British jazz clubs, for Ronnie Scott, for 606, for the Vortex, certainly. They were incredible. Jazz may as well be the only form of artistic resistance, or may even be resistance in general. Have a good day, have a good week. Love you all.